One of the first things that I do when I want to sell a paintball gun is I research the market. I look on eBay and see what things are actually selling for, not what people are asking, because people always ask more than what it's worth for things. Everybody always thinks their stuff's worth more than it is. So first I gauge the market and see what I can get for it. Then when I do decide that I want to sell, I make sure to clean up the market real well and take a picture of it outside. Often a video with it will help too. That proves then that there isn't any leaks and that it does shoot as well as you say it does. And then you just list it at a reasonable price. If it's priced well, then it'll sell fast. If you're going to put a super high price on there, you're just going to get ridiculous, stupid offers for like trades of an ion plus $200, whatever, you know. It's just going to be ridiculous. You'll have it sitting there for months and it'll never sell. If you want something to sell, just price it right. Be straight up. Don't use elite talk or anything stupid like that. Just represent it as it is for the right price and you'll find a buyer. Over the years I've sold a few hundred guns, and the worst thing is getting a gun that's either broken or dirty. So I'm going to give you some tips just for cleaning and selling your gun. I just got done playing today, so I'll take you through this. It's my '07 Ego. Just sold it, so make sure it's nice and clean for the guy, make sure everything works. Shot flawlessly today, so it shouldn't be a problem. First thing I do is I take the barrel, take it apart. I've already squeeged it inside, so that's good. But just to get all the porting and all the extra goo out of there, what I do is I fill up a pod with water. Then I just drop the piece in there. Sometimes I'll throw some soap in as well if it's bad, but just shake it around, agitate it, and let it sit for a while. It's going to soak out all the paint. It's water soluble, so it should be fine. Then there's all this dirt that's made its way into the gun, so it's good to just pull it all the way apart. This looks good. I just recently oiled this, so I won't do that, but it's always nice to make sure it oils and lubed so your stuff doesn't leak. Nobody wants to get a gun and they air it out the first time and it doesn't work, or it'll leak or whatever. So is use electronic toothbrush, turn it on, get in there, gets the threads and whatever too. It just gets a really good detailed job. Especially around the trigger too, you know, if you get shot in the hand or whatever, it works its way in there. This works well at getting it out. Sometimes I use a little bit of water. You don't want to use a lot. I mean, with electronic gun, you don't want to soak it or anything. I also use Q-tips and stuff and get it nice and detailed in there, like in the feed neck. Get in like the screw cap, so get paint in there and stuff. Take the macrolide all the way off. Obviously, you want to take the grips off, so you get the paint that's underneath the grips. At this time, you want to take the eye covers off too. Sometimes paint creeps under there. See a nasty paint shit. It just happens, but you just use either a rag, obviously, or the toothbrush again, and then detailed work, you want to use the Q-tip. The toothbrush helps get all the dirt that's made its way into all these little crevices out. With the Ego, you want to be careful you don't lose well, it's not coming out now, but sometimes these things go, yeah, here we go. These things will come out really easily, and you'll lose it, and then you're screwed. Your ASA doesn't work without it. Just clean it off, re-lube it, everything. Make sure it doesn't leak. Sometimes dirt will get in there. It's the easiest way for dirt to enter the gun is through the ASA. So just stick this back in there. If you still have your tank handy, what you can do is put your macrolide like this, turn it on, and then use your macrolide to blow off any dirt that's just lying